Ex-Zanu PF terror leader spills the beans. The ruling ZANU PF party's dirty tactics of allegedly using security forces to manipulate elections and deal with political foes through abductions, torture and smear campaigns were laid bare as former terror leaders spilled the beans under oath before the Commission of Inquiry investigating the August 1st post-election violence. While the commission, which is chaired by former South African President Kgalema Motlanthe, is investigating, among other things, the killing of 6 civilians, allegedly by members of the Zimbabwe military. The party's former commanders of terror walked the commission through the dark arts that have enabled the Revolutionary Party to cling to power for nearly 4 decades by using the military, state security agents and its militarist youth wing. Former ZANU PF provincial youth leader Jim Conie told the commission that one of its commissioners, Charity Menurik, was a key cog in ZANU PF's alleged terror campaigns. "I am shocked that as commissioners you are seating with Charity Menurik. She is actually one of the architects of violence in ZANU PF. When I was provincial chairman of ZANU PF we actually sat on the same table planning how to attack and beat up MDC supporters. She was my commander and she sent me on errands of violence." Currently she is the secretary of the ZANU PF Women's League in Mashonaland East. Menurik is dirty. "I don't want to answer any question from this woman," Conie said. Menurik responded by saying, "Chairman, mine is not a question. Let me set the record straight. I've never sat in any meeting with Jim Conie." She did not respond when Conie threatened to spill more beans and produce more evidence against the commissioner. Conie said during the 2008 general elections ZANU PF youths met with members of the military at the ZANU PF headquarters basement where they received instructions to defend the revolution after the late MDC President Morgan Tsvangirai had won the election against former President Robert Mugabe. There is a meeting that took place in the ZANU PF headquarters basement. ZANU PF had lost elections in 2008, we were called, especially me, by the military personnel, and I was told that Zimbabwe will not have a power transfer through a pen and ballot paper. I was told to go and defend the revolution. I was told to do anything and you know what I did," he said. Following the meeting with the military and ahead of the presidential runoff vote, Conie, who was leader of a Mbear terror group called Shipangano, then led a violent crackdown on MDC supporters in the bloodiest election in Zimbabwe since the turn of the millennium. The testimony gave members of the public and commissioners a sneak peek into how the military has been dabbling into civilian politics and propping ZANU PF stay in power. Conie said the new dispensation had not broken from the use of the army, torture and abductions to retain political power, citing instances where he was abducted, beaten up and left for dead on allegations that he was a member of G40, a faction in ZANU PF which elbowed out along with former President Robert Mugabe in the coup of November last year.